So in a recent video, I used this team right here to clear the formidable foe battles on extreme 2 difficulty. And people were like, that's awesome, really cool that you cleared it. But they also said, next time could you use recollections that are maybe a little bit more accessible to people, because not everybody is going to have a limit broken level 5 non-standard recollection. And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I feel like most people can probably get a level 5 limit broken non-standard recollection as long as they get lucky and pull a singular copy in a gacha. But then I realized most people probably don't realize that they can dupe this recollection out for free. So today I want to show you guys how you can do that, and it's actually pretty easy, and I just feel like maybe not a lot of people noticed it, so hopefully this helps you guys out. And if I was to talk about like which recollection you want to use your limit break materials on, it is probably non-standard. Realistically, your number 1 recollection to use your free dupes on is going to be non-standard. But outside of non-standard, I don't waste it on this one right here. It's a free-to-play recollection, right? While it may be like these two are the top 2 best damage recollections in game, you can dupe this one out for free, which is what I did right here when you beat enough formidable foe battles. So number 1 is going to be non-standard. The number 2 recollection that I actually recommend duping out would probably be this one right here, Unity from top to bottom, because of what it does. Triggered upon using any command skill or ultimate skill, applies 35% ultimate gauge fill rate increase to all allies for 2 turns. So getting it to limit break level 3 increases how much ultimate gauge you get by 5%, which is that 5% is way more helpful than you guys would think. And even just limit breaking it to level 1, when target enemies are in break status or when self puts them in break status, recovers 200 ultimate gauge for self. So this is literally one of the best support recollections in the game. So I do actually recommend getting it to limit break level 5 if you can, or at least to limit break level 3, because that gives you the extra ultimate gauge. That's where you want to be. So that's what I've done here. And once again, I didn't pull a ton of copies of this. I think I pulled 2 to 3 copies of it, and then I put 1 extra versatile dupe into it to get it to level 3, but that's kind of where I wanted it to be. Honestly, all of my dupes went into non-standard though. And then besides those 2 recollections for the top, another one you could put it into would be potentially this. I don't know if I necessarily advise this one as much, but if you don't have it duped out at least once, then I advise it. You need it 1 dupe, but you don't need it to get it to 3 or 5 dupes, right? You need to get this one to 1 dupe though, because when the 4th turn starts from battle, applies 25% damage dealt increase to all allies. This is really important. And where did I get this recollection? You get this recollection off the Megami banner. So if you happen to get it off the Megami banner, or happen to summon on the Megami banner before it goes away, you could get that recollection. So keep that in mind. But those are kind of my top 3 recollections to use your free limit break materials on. Now granted, it does require a little bit of luck in the gacha to get at least 1 copy of them, but I think being able to limit break them for free makes them a little bit more accessible to people. So that's the goal. Now, where can you get the materials to limit break these to level 5 for free? If you go to the home menu and then you go to the exchange tab, you have all of these shops right here. And in the exchange tab, you have the rare material shop. The rare material shop is going to be like your best friend, because you are able to buy, I'm actually able to buy one right now, these crystals of recollection bits. This is basically a item that can be used for SSR recollection bits limit break. You can use it on any recollection you want. I use mine on non-standard once again, and it's really not that much in terms of cost, and it's pretty easy to obtain. So where can you obtain these? That is the question that I want to answer today, and I want to show you guys how to get them. So there's 2 different places. The first place that is always around, it's not a limited time thing, is the formidable foe battles. So if you complete even just the normal or hard difficulty, I guess is what it's called, for these formidable foe battles, you can at least get a couple of them. Each stage is different. So this one, it actually happens on extreme 1. So you can get 5 right here on extreme 1. And then this one, only on extreme 1 for this one. If I switch to this one right here, I think this one has it on hard. Yeah, this one has it on hard. So you can get 5 of these on hard right here. So if you beat hard on this one, you'll get 5. And then if you beat extreme 2 on this one, you'll get another 5. And on the Jogo banner, or Jogo formidable foe battle, it's on the extreme 1 again, I think. So yeah, it's on the extreme 1 and not on the extreme 2, and then we just switch it on this one again. So this one should also be on the hard 1. So if you do hard 1 on this battle right here, the Kyoto students, and you do hard 1 on the second year at Tokyo, you automatically have 10 of those, and you can automatically get 1 dupe for any recollection you want. And then from there, you can kind of build up and take on more of these formidable foe battles, and eventually get enough of those to get a fully duped out recollection of your choice, which is really nice. So make sure you're completing these as soon as possible, because that's super important for you to grind out. Now, if this is too hard for you, there is another option to allow you to kind of get your recollections limit broken to level 1 and 2, and then come and take these on once your recollections are a little bit stronger, right? So the other option is to go into events. So the Megami event has this, the Homesick Horizon event had this, and the JJK 0 event also has this. Now, a lot of people, I feel like, did not grind out these 2 events as much as they, should have, because of the lack of AP. And even the devs admitted, like, hey, we didn't give you guys enough AP to actually grind this out. You would have had to use cubes, so here's compensation, and they compensated us with AP packs and stuff like that. But in every single one of these events, if you go in and take a look at the Exorcism token exchange, and you go to all prize pools, and you go to, like, it's number 6 or number 7, depending on which prize pool you're looking at for which event, you will see the reset target rewards of a Crystal of Recollection Bits SSR ×1. So as of right now, just from events alone, you could have gotten 3 of these for free and had at least 1 recollection dupe 3. So if you got just a little bit lucky and pulled non-standard or any other recollection that is a high damage recollection, then you could dupe it out for free. And just to show you guys on the new JJK 01, because that's where everybody is probably going to be taking it on, right? Because it just came out today. If you go to the Exorcism token exchange, once again, go to all prize pools. It's a little bit further on this one because this one has a bigger prize pool because it's here for longer. It's here for 32 days. I think it's on number 8. You get Crystal of Recollection Bits SSR ×1, not to mention all the other nice rewards that are in this particular one, which is really, really cool. But you want to make it to draw number 8, because you will be able to get that free dupe for your recollections. And honestly, recollections make such a huge difference in the amount of damage you do. And why would you want to limit break it to level 5 past level 3? Well, the higher the level you get it, the more just base stats you get. So Curse Technique right now for me at level 72 is 50% for my character. Putting that on Gojo gives him an extra 50% Curse Technique whenever I'm using Gojo, which just makes him hit insanely hard all the time. So definitely want to be limit breaking these recollections. Hopefully this helps explain a little bit where I was coming from when I showed that recent showcase for Formidable Foe versus Jogo, because that's the showcase where people were like, this is awesome, but I don't think I can do it because I don't have the recollections that you have. And like, honestly, this is very free to play friendly if you do it that route, other than you just got to get a little bit lucky to get 1 copy. But let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. And thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Peace.